Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Dolly Scrumptious, and welcome to my kitchen. I'm Nick and I'm here today to make a video about dolls. It's a wine and dollies video. Those of you in the know will know what that is, except it is tea and dollies. As I say, it's Wednesday morning and I don't want to be picking up my children from school smelling of wine later. Tempting, but generally frowned upon. Okay, let's get on. This is a doll that I would like to introduce you to. This is Rowan, and she is a doll which I painted the face of. She was my first BJD face up, which I'm quite pleased with. She's got some freckles, which I think you can see on the camera there. And she is a lucis recast head on a MKDoll quarter scale body. Yes, I do own recasts. I own recasts and I own legit dolls. Let's get that right out there to start with. Anyone who has a real objection to recast dolls, this probably isn't going to be the channel for you. That's all I'm going to say. Now, this girl I was quite pleased with, except I want to share a newbie mistake that I made with this girl. I got the head secondhand from someone on Facebook, and when it arrived it was quite yellowed, so I thought, okay, that's fine. But I started to paint her face and I thought I'd quite like to get a body for her. And so I decided to go with MKDoll, as they are cheap. And when I was on the MKDoll site, I saw that they do a Volks yellow, I think they call it, body. And I thought, genius, yellow body to match the yellow head. And so that's what I ordered. And I thought I'd been extremely clever doing that, except for one thing. Now, I'm sorry, Donna, I'm going to have to remove your hood and your wig, because what I discovered was I was doing her face up and I was really enjoying myself and I got quite carried away. So we ended up with this. Can you see what's happening? So this is her sort of yellowed head. And then this is her face that I've blushed. And I've blushed the whole thing. So now she has a very yellow body and a very pink-ish, normal-ish looking face. So I should have just bought their normal toned body, because I'm probably going to at some point have to blush her body to match. So there we go. That was a schoolgirl error, but never mind. She's a pretty girl, and apart from her legs that keep going boing, she's pretty good. And yeah, she's a bit floppy. She's a MKDoll. That's Rowan. So that's my first full resin face up. But this mistake has kind of inspired me onto my next a purchase that I made. A whim purchase, you know, one of those things that you do when you go on a website and see what's in stock and then you just buy something because you have to buy something. Yeah, I did that. And I bought Dolly Nudity. There you go, I remember to say it. I bought this doll. Now she's currently wearing Rowan's old wig. Rowan is named Rowan because of her red hair. But this wig, it was a pain to get on Rowan. And by the time me and my 9-year-old daughter had struggled to get it onto Rowan, it was pulled to pieces, ruined. So I left it on her for a while, but then it was driving me mad because every time I tried to, tidy it, it just flew here, there and everywhere. So I purchased some other wigs for some of my other dolls, my minifee dolls. And I tried this one on Rowan, which it's a little big. It's a brunette. So Rowan became a brunette, although on this screen actually it looks reddy brown. In person it's more of a chocolate brown, but it's not totally inappropriate Rowan. Anyway, and then I just happened the other day to try Rowan's original wig onto this doll, and it's a pretty decent fit. But can you see what I mean? It's going everywhere, and it's got kind of pulled at the front, and yeah. Anyway, back to this girl. I'm going to take it off. You're thinking she looks a bit strange. Yes, that is because this doll was bought as a body and separate head, and the body is normal and the head is white. It's a Doll Chateau Zora head on a bee body. It was advertised as being a sort of normal bee body with feet, but when it arrived, it's actually got these rather spectacular shoed feet. I think these came on a Luna doll and on a something else doll. They had rabbit type heads. Anyway, I was a bit, I wasn't expecting these feet, but I can make it work with what I had in mind for the doll, so it's not a total disaster. But my idea was that I would blush her head to match her body after what happened with Rowan's head being accidentally blushed a completely different colour, or at least the face plate. So yeah, she's originally a Zora, was Zora head, which came with the lovely embossed bodies with all the detailing. So my idea, I had this crazy idea, was that I would blush her head to match her body and then paint her face. And then I might sort of draw on some tattoos or use some nail decals like Kim. Thank you, Kim, for that tip. I watched Kim's video where she used nail decals to tattoo. So I might do that. And then I'm going to try and make her some sort of very flimsy, fairy, gauzy drape. I'm no seamstress, so it's going to be dead simple and it might not work at all. And I'm going to make her a bit of a fairy type creature. Yes, she's a Doll Chateau. Their faces are a bit, they're, typical Doll Chateau faces. They're a bit otherworldly, aren't they? That's what I'm trying to think of. Anyway, this girl is legit, by the way, fully legit, and yeah, I've not owned a Doll Chateau before, and as you can see, I'm not sure if I'd buy one again. I mean, she's beautiful, and these hands, oh, look at these hands. They are just so, mirror doll hands, Doll Chateau hands, like a ballerina. Yeah, she's lovely, but she's a bit, arms and legs, just do this all the time. And I keep twisting these knees around and around, and I'm like, I'm going to give up. Anyway, I think once she's done, she'll have to sit somewhere and look elegant, and that will be probably about it. But hey, there you go. She's lovely. And she came with these eyes, and I got her from Angelesque here in the UK, which is one of only 2 UK stockists of BJD, legit BJDs that I've been able to find. So if any of you are in the UK and you know of any others, Frostbitten BJD is the other one I know of. I would love to hear. Anyway, so that's her. She is without name or anything at the minute, and she's just a work in progress. And the last girl that I have to show you today, I'm actually working on painting a head at the minute, but I haven't got that with me to show you. That's a bit silly. Let me just have a sip of tea. The last girl I have to show you today, I've got because this dress that she's wearing has just arrived in the post. So this is a Minifee Celine recast. I don't own any genuine Minifees. No, that's a lie. I have a genuine Minifee head, and one day I would love to have a genuine Minifee body to go with her. Blank at the moment, it's waiting for me to paint it. It's a event head, a Halloween 2017 head. So anyway, but I have a normal skin Chloe recast, and then I have this tan skin Celine. She's quite pale tan, but anyway, that's her. I don't have a name for this one, so if anyone's got any ideas of a name for Celine here, yeah, suggest below. Anyway, the story with this one, you know how we have to have a story. I have a very vague story. Rowan and Candy, which is my recast Chloe, are sisters, and this Celine is their friend, and they all live in some sort of alternative universe. I haven't quite decided the logistics, but they live in a village on the end of a forest, and in the forest are mythical creatures and fairies. And I think that Celine here is going to be the one who has a bit of an affinity with the mythical creatures. I bought an Our Generation horse on eBay before Christmas, and it's a white one, and I'm going to try and turn that into a unicorn. Yeah, big plans. And I think that this girl here is going to befriend the unicorn and be the one that can sort of communicate with it, which is why I've purchased this sort of, I don't know, it sort of looks like the kind of thing that a girl who can speak to unicorns might wear. It's sort of a cross between a Victorian nightgown and a bit of a fanciful outfit. Anyway, it came today, and it came from MKDollsArt, BJD fashion on Etsy. I don't know the lady's name, but she's in Poland, and it was extremely reasonably priced, this dress. If I remember rightly, it was about £20, and that might even be with the shipping. It might have been 15, and it's lovely. It's got like puffy sleeves. You know, I couldn't make anything like this. Nice fitted sleeves with a puff at the top and collar, and it's all floating. It's got 2 layers, got another layer of net and sleeve. She's still, you can see what she was wearing before, boots and stockings and some funky shorts, which I kept on. I just took the top off and slipped this on. There we are. So that's her, and I obviously need to give her a face up as well. Anyway, there we are. So let's have another sip of tea. I will endeavour to get on with the face up that I'm doing, which is on a little latty yellow recast head. And when I've finished that, I'll show it to you. It's not raining here at the moment, but it has been a few days back, and I'm not sure if the humidity levels are down enough yet, and it's a bit cold, so I haven't ventured out to do, and I need to spray before I can do the next layer. But I will endeavour to get that done and show her to you. And yeah, I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching my video, and cheers.